Hello and welcome to this video on deploying ENS Threat Prevention 10.6 in kextless or kernel-less mode on macOS operating system. Firstly, we will see the high-level difference between kernel and kernel-less mode with respect to threat prevention product. We will see the demos and methods to switch to kernel-less mode in threat prevention. There are basically three ways you can switch to kernel-less mode on macOS operating system. First one is installing the ENS Mac 10.6 in kernel-less mode from EPO. The second one is manually switching from kernel to kernel-less mode in command line on macOS operating system. Lastly, using EEDK package to switch from kernel to kernel-less mode. Let us see high-level differences between ENS for Mac kext versus kextless mode. In a typical kext mode, ENS for Mac product loads three kernel extensions named FileCore, AVKext, Syscore. These kernel extensions are used to monitor all file events on the macOS operating system. Whereas in the kernel-less or kextless mode, ENS for Mac does not load any of these three kernel extensions on the kernel memory. However, ENS for Mac communicates with the operating system to monitor all file events on the macOS operating system. This is the high-level difference between kernel versus kernel-less mode on the macOS operating system in ENS for Mac threat prevention product. Now we will look into the demos on how to switch from kernel to kernel-less mode in ENS for Mac threat prevention product. As I said earlier, there are three ways to switch the product from kernel to kernel-less mode. First one is installing the ENS for Mac threat prevention product in kernel-less mode. Second one is using the command line method to switch from kernel to kernel-less mode on the macOS operating system. Lastly, using the EEDK package to switch the existing installed ENS for Mac product from kernel to kernel-less mode. Now let us see the first demo on deploying ENS for Mac 10.6 product in kernel-less mode on the macOS operating system. For this demo purpose, I am using macOS Mojave 10.14.3 operating system installed on a MacBook Pro hardware. For the purpose of the demo, I have already installed McAfee Agent on this system and the system is managed by EPO server. Now let us try to log in into EPO server and deploy endpoint security for Mac threat prevention 10.6 product onto this target system. After logging into the EPO, we will select the group or a system and create a product deployment task to the system. We have to select McAfee agent and task type as product deployment and create a new task to deploy ENS for Mac threat prevention 10.60 product onto the macOS operating system. After selecting all the necessary parameters such as the target platform, we should select the product ENS for Mac 10.6 and pass the command line option as kextless to install the product in kernel-less mode. Please note that if you do not pass any command line parameter, the product will install in a default kernel mode. After creating the task, save the task and assign the task to the macOS system and schedule it as necessary. Once the task is enforced through an agent wake-up call to the endpoint, let us wait for the product to get installed on the machine. Now that our product is installed on the machine, let us open the console to see the status of the product. If you can see, the threat prevention is enabled, and in the about box we can see the product version details as well. Now let us run the kextstat command on the operating system to see whether any of the McAfee kernel extensions are loaded in the kernelless mode or not. Ideally, we should not see any output when we run this command. As you can see, our product is already running in kernelless mode. Now let us open the icar.org website to see whether threat prevention is able to detect test virus on the system. Let us download icar.com from the icar.org file. So as we can see, we have an icar detection on this system. This completes the demo. In this demo, we will see manually switching from kernel to kernelless mode on macOS operating system by following a set of commands. For the sake of this demo, I have already installed the product in kernel mode. In the console, we can see the threat prevention is enabled, and in the about box, we can see I have installed threat prevention 1061 product on this system. Now let us open terminal app and run a set of commands. In the beginning, we'll run the kextstat command to confirm all the 3 kernel extensions are loaded on the system. From the output, we can see all 3 kernel extensions are now being loaded on the system. Now we need to perform a series of commands, execute series of commands to switch the product from kernel to kernelless mode. As part of these steps, first we have to stop the FMP service. Then we have to stop the on-access scan service by running the command /user local McAfee anti-malware vs control stop OS. This will stop the on-access scan on the system. Now we have to switch the threat prevention from kernel to kernelless mode by running the command /user local McAfee anti-malware vs control switch mode kextless. By passing the argument kextless to switch mode, product will switch from kernel to kernelless mode. Now we have to also switch the FMP from kernel to kernelless mode by running the command /user local McAfee FMP switch mode kextless. Now that we have switched both FMP and anti-malware to kernelless mode, now we need to start back all the services. Now In the beginning, we have to start the FMP service by running the command /user local McAfee FMP bin FMP start. This will start the FMP service, followed by starting the OAS service by running the command /user local McAfee anti-malware vs control start OAS. This will start the on-access scan service on the system. Once we have started all the services, now let us confirm by running the kextstat command again to confirm none of the above 3 kernel extensions are now being loaded on the system. Also, when we open the console, we can see the status of threat prevention as enabled. Now that we have enabled, let us confirm the product's functionality by downloading the icar.com from icar.org website. Upon downloading the icar.com, product is able to detect the infection on the system. This completes the demo. In this demo, we will see how using AADK package we can switch from kernel to kernel-less mode in Endpoint Security for Mac 10.6 Threat Prevention product. For the demo purpose, I have installed the Threat Prevention product on the system in kernel mode, and the threat prevention status is enabled, and we can see the product version as 10.6.0. Now let us confirm the kernel mode by running the kextstat command. As we can see, there are 3 kernel extensions being loaded on the system: syscore, filecore, and avkext. Now let us download the AADK package from McAfee knowledge site. Open kc.mcafee.com and look for KB article 91337. This KB article has detailed steps on how to switch from kernel to kernel-less mode using AADK package. AADK package is also attached to this KB article. Now let us download the AADK package onto the Mac. Since we have downloaded the AADK package, now we have to check in this AADK package into EPO master repository. After logging into EPO, we can go to master repository from menu master repository and click on check in package to check in the package. After selecting the ENSMACX1000.zip file, we can see the product name being displayed as Endpoint Security for Mac 10.6.0 kernel mode switch version 1001. Check in and save this package. Now let us go to system tree and create a McAfee agent product deployment task onto this Mac endpoint for deploying the EDK package onto the system. For this, we have to select McAfee agent and task type as product deployment and create a new task for EDK deployment. Let us key in the necessary task name and select the target platform as Mac. Then select the product as endpoint platform 1060 kernel mode switch. Now pass the command line parameter as kextless. Please note, if you can also pass kext command to switch the product from kernel-less to kernel mode. Now that we have created a task, let us enforce this task to the endpoint through an agent wake-up call. Now that we have deployed the EEDK package and EEDK package got executed on the system, when we run the kextstat command, we should not see any of the kernel extensions being loaded on the system. Also, EEDK package status can be confirmed by opening ensm underscore switchmode.log file created by the EEDK package under /temp directory for any success or error messages. Now that we have switched the product to kernel-less mode, let us verify the status of the product by downloading an ICAR test virus. Ideally, the ICAR test virus should get detected by the product running in kernel-less mode. As we can see, the product is able to detect the icar.com virus and we have an alert notification. Also, on the console, we have a status about the real-time scanning detection by the product. This completes the demo. Thank you.